are heading to our second stop of the day. So far, so good. Trying to get this stuff done, man. Name of the game is get the cases off the trailer, man. Hopefully we don't have nobody on the dock today. Guess we get ready to find out. Now we got one spot open. So let me get into this dock, man. I'll tap back in with you guys in a minute. Keep it locked. What up, gang? So we made it. We got backed in to the dock. Second stop. I bought this little clipboard storage right here, man. I love this thing. I keep all my invoices on here. Easy to get to, so I don't have them just thrown everywhere. I just want to get a little bit more organized with my invoices, as opposed to just keeping them in this envelope or keeping them outside the envelope and putting them on my dashboard and all that type of stuff. I just keep them here. I can put, you know, stuff inside here if I want to, but I just keep it like this, man, and I like it. So let's go ahead and knock this stop out, man. I hope you guys keeping it positive out there, man. Y'all know how we do it. We keep it positive over here. Just grinding. Getting the cases out the trailer, man. Let's go. We're gonna knock out this freezer first. Stay tapped in. All right, gang, so we all opened up, ready to knock this stop out. These guys getting 230 some cases, I believe it is. So we're gonna get it done. Y'all know how we do it. I didn't tell y'all how many cases I had though, in total on the trailer. So 974 cases, 6 stops. Y'all know I'm a chain delivery driver. 2-day route. So let me get this done, man. Y'all keep it locked. Small stat right here. I'm actually not gonna put this in right now. I'm gonna go get the cooler pallet, and then I'm gonna build this pallet up with more cooler, because you really want to maximize your load, particularly in this stop right here when they got so many cooler items coming in here and it's not a lot of space, so it's already gonna be all the way out the door. So I really want to maximize my loads, so I'm gonna add on more on this one. All right, this actually this is my next stop pallet right here, so we gotta get this out of the way. All right, so this is our dry pallet, and we got the cooler pallet behind there. We'll go in and unload this dry real quick, and then we'll do the cooler last. Got Cisco will be here in a little bit. Since I went ahead and bought the dry pallet down instead of the cooler, those few cases that I had on $1, I just went ahead and stacked those cases on top of some of the other ones already in there. Drop it and go. Last pallet, guys. Cooler pallet. All right, so we done with this style, guys. I didn't record a lot of me taking the cooler in, but as you can see, it's all in here. Yes, sir.
Watching your videos, man.
Oh yeah?
Very informative, yeah.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. All right, guys, we heading to the third stop, which is the last stop of the day. Some of y'all probably like, man, you already done? We only got one more stop. Yep. Stop, man. Yeah, man, so Monday I was in a different tractor. One of my co-workers took my tractor to do transit, and I think the person he was meeting, they ended up having a blowout, I believe. I think that's what he told me. And so it put him behind getting back to the yard. So I ended up having to take the spare tractor, which is a manual 10-speed. Y'all been following the channel for a while. Y'all already know I'm an automatic guy. I love my automatic, my 2023. Just hop in the truck and get down the road. That's just my personal preference. Nothing against the manuals. The manual's cool. I mentioned this in a previous video I made a while back while I was driving the manual. Manuals are cool, but I'm an automatic guy, man. So I had the manual on Monday, Tuesday. So it feels good to be back in my own tractor, man. Feel me? Shout out to my coworker. But yeah, man, next week I will be on vacation. So the title of this video is I'm done and I need a break. That's what it is, man. I'm done and I need a break. So we halfway through this year. We in July right now. Depending on when you watch this video. If you watch this video later on in the future, then we'll obviously be in another month. Or maybe even another year. But right now we in July of 2023. And this is my first vacation that I've taken this year. I took so many vacations last year, I went into the negative on vacation. So at GFS, they allow you to go into the negative, but the problem with going into the negative is that it's going to affect your vacation time the following year. So in order to take some more time out, you basically would have to build up your PTO time again, or your vacation time. So that's pretty much what I've had to do. So now that I have my vacation time built back up, you know, I can go ahead and take a vacation. I can't remember how much in the negative you can go. I think there's a certain amount. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. But yeah. I don't think I'm gonna go into a negative in the future. Because I don't like, you know, waiting this long to take a vacation. but it is what it is. I got one next week, so I will be off the entire week. I may or may not drop content. We'll see. It's also me and my wife's 3-year anniversary next week, man. So we definitely gonna celebrate that. Looking forward to that, man. Nice day today, not raining, which is great. I got soaked on Tuesday, early Tuesday morning. I got soaked, man. Even with my my poncho. By the way, if you're getting into food service, you definitely want to have a rain jacket or a poncho or something like that, because you are working in the elements, and one of those elements is rain. So it's definitely gonna rain on you when you out here delivering these cases. That's one of the worst parts about this job, is working in the rain. You can't just sit in the tractor all day and pray that it stops, man. You gotta get to work. So yeah, man, I got soaked. I talked to some of my coworkers. It actually didn't rain in the Florida, Alabama area, but in Mississippi, where I was at, it was pouring down. So them guys got lucky over there. But anyway, guys, I'm not gonna record at my next stop. See how many cases they get real quick. I think like 160 or 170 or something like that. Yeah, 167 cases. So I'm not gonna record there. I want to go ahead and knock this stop out, man, so I can get it done. And get on to the hotel. I could get the... So this is the problem with getting the whole route done. Number one, my fourth stop, I can't get into the parking lot of my first stop, or my fourth stop. Their business hours are, they open at 10:30, which I could get there before 10:30 and really get it. Let me see. Yeah, I definitely could get there before 10:30 and start unloading, but they don't want the 50 in there, because where I got to park is right by the drive-through, and I got another stop that I definitely won't be able to get into the parking lot. My fifth stop, where I have to park there, it's like right in the drive-through area, and then they got parking on both sides, so there's no way I could get into my fifth stop by the time I get there. Because let's just say I were to get there, I wouldn't get to my fifth stop because it's 2 hours away from my fourth stop. So by the time I got there, man, it'll be around probably 12 o'clock in the afternoon. There's no way in the world. And then my sixth stop is another restaurant that's about 40 minutes away from my fifth stop. So which means I wouldn't get there until after 1 o'clock p.m. And they ain't, that ain't gonna fly. So I wouldn't even be able to get into that restaurant parking lot. That's why some of y'all probably think like, man, you could get the whole route. No, I can't, man. No, I can't. It's really because of the parking lots. I can't get into the parking lots. It's not necessarily, whether or not I got enough time on my clock. I think I'll have enough time to get it done, but there's some accounts that I just wouldn't be able to get into the parking lot. So that's the problem. But anyway, man, I appreciate you guys for tapping into the channel. I appreciate all the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate all the positive feedback. And that's what it is, man. Listen, if you just got into trucking, congratulations. I don't care what company you went to. I always try to encourage you guys. I don't care what you do. I'm not here to try to persuade you to get into food service. That's not why I'm here. I'm just showing you what I do on a daily basis. And you guys, you know, it's a ton of different trucking jobs out there, man. You got to choose the right job for you. This job right here, this may not be for you because it's not for a lot of people, to be honest. And so you just got to find out what works for you. You definitely can make some really good money in food service. And a lot of people that are doing other things in trucking, they'll probably tell you, well, I make just as much as food service drivers or more doing whatever I do, and I don't have to touch brakes. You see that a lot. And so the choice is yours, man. The choice is yours. Just find out what works best for you. That's what I say. It's a lot of people that get in the comments, or, you know, a lot of people may tell you, look, you need to do what I'm doing. What I'm doing is the best trucking job out there. What they're doing sucks. Don't do that job. Some people feel like if you're not doing what they're doing, then whatever it is that you're doing, you're crazy to do it. And that's not me. That's not how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of good trucking jobs out there, man. So you just gotta, again, do some research, figure out what piques your interest and what you really want to get into, and then just go for it, man. Get all your endorsements.